17-year-old Corey Hanna has always seen the world a little differently than you and me. He has night blindness, so when the sun goes down, Corey's world goes from this to this.
Most of the time at night, I don't go outside of the court.
It's not such a big deal when it's summertime and it's light till 9, but now when it's light at 5 or dark at 5:30, it's an issue.
Forcing Corey to spend his evenings indoors where he can see. Doctors say there are two kinds of cells in our eyes, rods and cones. Cones help us see in the bright light, rods help us see in the dark. But for some reason, in Corey's case, his rod cells are dying.
When that happens, someone has night blindness. But then unfortunately, about 5 or 10 years later, often the cones die.
Stuart Mengel is a researcher at Ohio State University Medical Center. He says even though they play separate roles, rod and cone cells are connected by tiny channels in our eyes. Scientists never thought that made a difference until now. Using night vision goggles, Dr. Mengel and his team used Goldfish to gain new insight into our eyesight. They injected glowing or tracer molecules into cone cells in the retina of the fish. During the day, the tracers stayed in the cone cells.
But at nighttime, the tracer went into 100 other cones and to about 1,200 rods. So it was a very dramatic day-night difference, much more than we ever had expected.
That means for the first time, researchers have determined that rods and cones work together in the dark. And since the eyes of goldfish are so similar to ours, it could someday mean new treatments and a whole new world of night activities for people like Corey. At Ohio State University Medical Center, this is Clark Powell reporting.